Well, we've had a change of directions. As boats go, this was the very first boat that I purchased. Uh, so, needless to say, it was a ready-to-run boat, and so it really basically should have been ready to go. So, the other boat was not ready to go. It actually did not have an engine in it, didn't have any mounts in it. So I don't really have any boat experience, and so the mounts that I was trying to use and the engine that I was trying to use was not working out. The engine was sitting too high. That caused a problem with the cover. The cowl cover didn't fit right. It also didn't line up properly, period. And so the front engine mount literally didn't want to line up with the runners in the boat. So anyway, we figured, hey, this is the first boat we bought. Let's start here. So we pulled this thing out, cleaned it up. These things are all dirty. They've been sitting around for a long time. They've never been ran by me. But some of these boats are going to get ran. So cleaning this thing up, decided I was going to change out some parts here, putting some new hoses on and stuff like that. And in the process of doing this, I damaged the steering in the back. And I was kind of worrying and fretting it pretty bad because I didn't think that it was literally something that was going to be super easy to fix. Kind of looked like what I was going to have to do was going to be look like possibly a cobble job, what I would consider, and it's like I don't like my stuff looking like that, and so, so I was a little disappointed. But anyway, what I decided was something totally different, and I did not do any videos of it, but I did do some pictures of it. So I will share some pictures, and I will explain what I did. There's some plastic pieces on the back of these runners here. Can't really see them pretty good from this angle, so it's like I'll change angles and I'll show you a little bit up close what I'm talking about, and it'll make a little bit more sense. On the back of this boat here, there's a steering, and the way that this works, there's a link that links these two together so they work in unison off of this one pivot point here. So, needless to say, they used to be attached here, and there used to be a little plastic tab sticking out here. I had them down here. This is what they look like. And so these were on the back of each one of these, and then the tie bar was on the back here between the two. So in the process of changing out this hose and putting the entire assembly back together, I broke this side right here. And so, so this thing was hanging, and I was really disappointed. And so my decision was to go very slow and take your time and center punch the top of each one of these rudders. I'm assuming that's what they're called. Steer fins. Not sure. Showing my ignorance in the boat world. Needless to say, they're turn fins anyway. So I center punched these things, took my time, went very slow by hand with a hand drill, and I drilled holes in there, and we tapped them with this particular device right here by hand to 3 millimeter. And to be honest, I think this setup is probably better than it was originally. If I had it to do over again, I would change one thing. I would probably move my bolt holes in just a little bit. But needless to say, I end up having to clearance the links out for the hose. So as this pivots around, the hose fits right in there, so you get full turn. Same thing here. You can see that, and that's clearanced out, and it's like as it turns. So needless to say, pretty cool deal. Super glad it's back together. This boat is literally almost ready to roll.
I'm working on the radio box right now. I'm going to take this thing completely out and redo the entire inside of this radio box to put some different servos in it. Other than that, this thing is ready to rock. Just need to put some fuel in it, and hopefully it will fire right up, and we'll be ready to roll with this one. So anyway, looking forward to some of that right there. Sunshine. All right, y'all take care.